Okay, so 2017 Power Rangers reboot movie. I actually kind of liked this one. Now, a lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't super corny. They actually tried to do it serious. And for the serious part, it's not acted perfectly. It's acted very well. I mean, given what you're talking about, it's done well. For a lot of people, I think that since it's a 2-hour movie, they just wanted the last 40 minutes, which is what it feels like watching an episode of the Power Rangers movie. That's when actually, like, everything starts to kind of coalesce. It's like, okay, now they're fighting, they're fighting putties, they're doing this, there's the Zords, they're fighting Goldar, who is a living amorphous thing of gold, and not, they're fighting Rita. Okay, here we go. Now we're finally moving somewhere. But before that, they actually developed the characters. There's actually more character development in this one than in pretty much the whole first season of the American version of the Power Rangers. They do use the Power Rangers theme song a little bit updated. They do throw in little Easter eggs here and there as to certain phrases. And so from the visual standpoint, they actually worked pretty well. I liked how they built the characters. It actually felt like they were fleshed out. They felt more developed than what you'd see in the majority of these ensemble sort of films. Elizabeth Banks is Rita Repulsa. She had her moments when you're like, that's a solid villain for a PG-13 film. And then moments where you're like, oh, I think she's doing the best she can given what she's working with. I do like that they actually work in a different backstory for her, which ties into the next one. If they can do a movie, if they're doing another movie, which I actually liked. You do get to see Jason. Not Jason, Tommy. Sorry, Jason doesn't really. You get to see Tommy and Kimberly. They do have a small spot. My small spot, I mean, they're there in the center of a frame for, they're there center shot for a couple frames. I will say I absolutely hated the fact that the MacGuffin they're hunting for is under Krispy Kreme, which leads to a lot of them saying Krispy Kreme. So part of it goes to, we must find the Krispy Kreme, for it is the center of life. And it's like, oh, someone wrote that. And went, oh, this is great. Someone read that and went, this is good. And then it made it into the screen where somebody went, and Elizabeth, here's your line. This is really dumb. No, it's great. It's great. It's great. So they say Krispy Kreme like about a dozen times in like a 1 minute span as they're all trying to defend the Krispy Kreme. The Krispy Kreme must go to the Krispy Kreme. While Rita also does eat a Krispy Kreme donut. That part's kind of awkward. And it's a really blatant. Normally product placement is subtle enough that you're like, oh, okay, I get it. It's about Coke. This one's like, Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme. And that was kind of aggravating. But all in all, I like the fact that they took it and they went serious. A lot of people don't think you can take something that's more childish and go serious. Go watch the first Ninja Turtles film. The really, really first one. The guys in suits. You can take a kid's concept, make it serious, and actually make it work. I thought they throw in the right amount of Easter eggs to make someone kind of go, how'd you doing that? That was good. Is it a straight nostalgia trip? Nope. Last 40 minutes is pretty close. But beyond that, it's someone going, I like the source material. Let's tweak it, make it serious. Like serious? Like serious. Okay. If that's the point, mission accomplished.